Well, hey there. Thanks for tuning in. I am Doreen Gagne of Century 21 Redwood Realty, and I am here with Alex Phillips, the sales manager with Beautiful Home Services. And you have to know, Beautiful Home Services is an award-winning company. They have consistently won in 2018 and 2019. They've been named best of the best. And what's important about that is, and this is why I love them, it is not based on volume. It is based on consumer reviews, positive consumer reviews. So that company pours through those. And so I am so lucky here. Alex, why don't you talk a little bit about your company has an interesting start. So talk to me about how the company got started.
Yeah, thanks, Doreen. So the company started, the two owners, Andrew and Craig, they both actually went to high school together. They've known each other since they were kids, kind of split apart to go to college, came back with Andrew was a CPA, Craig was a mechanical engineer. And they both got fed up kind of with corporate life and, that kind of rat race thing. And they both had a little bit of experience with home improvement from college. They both worked with university painters back then. So they took experience and formulated their own company kind of based on issues that they'd seen in the industry. They kind of figured they would start a company based on all of the bad things that they'd seen and trying to correct those things.
Oh, that was really bad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Doreen Gagne with Century 21 Redwood Realty, and I am here today with Alex Phillips. He is a sales manager with Beautiful Home Services. They happen to be an award-winning company that does a lot of business in the Springfield area. One of the most prestigious awards, in my opinion, is the Best of the Best for 2018 and 19. And that's prestigious because it's based on consumer feedback, positive consumer feedback. So that's what makes them so special. Alex, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Talk to me about your company has sort of a unique startup, and talk to me about that. I know some of it. Tell us that story.
Yeah, so both of the owners, Andrew and Craig, have known each other basically since I think middle school. They went to high school together and all that, and then kind of split up for college. Andrew became a CPA, Craig became a mechanical engineer. And after about a year or two in the professional world, they kind of got fed up with, corporate life, the rat race, all that kind of stuff. And both had a little bit of experience with, home improvement, working for a painting company throughout college. And they kind of took all of the bad things that was in the industry and decided to start a company to basically hit those pain points and take those away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can see that.
So using their experience with the home improvement, they started a company basically to try and fix the ills of home improvement.
Okay. And I can see you do a lot. What are your ties to Springfield? I know you also have some special ties.
Yeah. So I grew up in West Springfield, right off of Huntsman Boulevard. I lived there pretty much all my life. Went to Orange Hunt Elementary School, Washington Irving Middle School, and then graduated from West Springfield High School in 2011. So, I feel I've got strong ties to Springfield. I love it. It'll always be home to me. So.
Mm-hmm. And so how does that, I know that helps you serve that community.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk to everybody about how having lived there and has helped your company and helped you serve the community there?
Yeah. So, I really know the houses there pretty well. To give you a little bit of background, my dad is a master electrician, master plumber. So growing up in Springfield as a kid, I was always helping him work on little things around our house or neighbors' houses or, whatever it was. So I gained a lot of knowledge kind of about the houses that way, always, passing them a wrench or whatever it was that I was doing at the time. So I really kind of gained some knowledge about the inner workings of those homes, and I think that really serves me well with Beautiful Home Services.
You sort of grew up preparing to do
Yeah,
this
exactly.
in a lot of
Exactly.
ways. So that,
Yeah. Who knew? Who knew?
right, right. Something else that I really love about your company is you give back. Talk a little bit about that charity that your company sponsors or
Yeah, so we have a couple that we work with, but really the biggest one is the Kids in Action program, which is with the Children's Hospital Center. So basically, their whole goal is they take children who have disabilities. They basically fund activities for them. So they will take them out fishing or play basketball or something along those lines. That's kind of the whole goal of the Kids in Action program. So every year, usually in August, we have a crab feast that we host, where basically all of our clients, all of our strategic partners, friends, family, neighbors, all that, they all get invited to come, and we charge a ticket price, and we have raffles within the crab feast for various items that were donated, and all of those proceeds go to the Kids in Action program, and then we match the proceeds. So everything goes. I mean, basically everything that we are auctioning off, and also the crabs, are usually donated. So it's basically just every bit of proceeds is just going to the Kids in Action program. So
wow, that's I always like to work with companies that give back. And before we go, just give everyone sort of the scope of the type of things that your company, the service that you can typically provide to
yeah,
homeowners.
definitely. So we basically specialize in almost anything on the interior of the home, and so that would cover painting, drywall. We do flooring, kitchens, bathrooms, basements. Do also a little bit of exterior painting and wood replacement whenever anybody gets a rotten door frame or anything like that. So that's pretty much the services that we offer.
Okay, so mostly interior
Hmm.
things. Do you work with
Exactly.
designers, or do you have your own designers, or
Yeah,
do you
so we
partner?
don't keep designers on staff. It's kind of how
Okay.
we're able to keep our overhead low and pass some savings on to our clients.
Right.
But within our unique business model, we have partnerships with local vendors who all offer free design services to our clients. And then if they ever need anything kind of beyond that design service, we have several full-fledged interior designers that we can refer our clients to.
Oh, wow. Because I know sometimes homeowners, that's where they get stuck. I know I want to do something, but I don't know how. And it's nice to have it all in
Exactly.
one place like that.
Exactly.
That's
We're a
really great.
one-stop shop for sure.
Hmm. Before we go, two things. What do you like best about working in that Springfield area? What's near and dear to you?
I mean, I think the biggest thing that I enjoy is just that, like I said, it's always home to me. So when I'm working on somebody's house in Springfield, I have a little bit of just a deeper connection to it. I mean, whenever we're working on anybody's house, it's always nice to see the transformation. But when it's coming kind of from home, it's nice. I mean, even if it's not the exact model house that I grew up in, chances are I had a friend who grew up in that house, or something along those lines. So it's always nice to kind of it brings me back to my childhood whenever we're working on a house in Springfield.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I've seen your car all over there.
Yep. It's hard to miss.
Anyway, yeah. How are you adapting during this current pandemic? What are you doing? Do you have any promotions? Talk about that.
Yeah. So, I mean, the biggest, adaptation we've had to do is a lot of video estimates. So we're not meeting with very many clients in person right now. So we are doing a lot of Zoom calls, FaceTime, Google Hangouts, those kinds of things. Then, of course, kind of on the production side, all of our crews are practicing social distancing. So, when we're working in somebody's house, they're all wearing masks. They're staying away from people. We're sectioning off areas of the house. So it's a little bit more in depth on the production side than what it normally is. And then, of course, I mean, times are hard for everybody, and we're trying to fill the schedule. So as of right now, we're running a promotion where we are giving 10% off to anybody who wants to start work. So
Okay, well that'll help. That'll help everybody because I
yeah,
think
yeah,
once
yeah,
this
yeah.
is over, everybody's going to want to get out, or they're looking around
Exactly.
their houses now, saying, I should really fix this.
Yeah. Now that they're there 24/7 working from home, they're noticing all the little quirks about their house for sure.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, Alex, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to
Yeah,
me
thank you for
today.
having me.
Yeah, and you can look for any specials. They'll be posted on the site. And looking forward to seeing you again around town, Alex.
Yeah, you too. You too. Thank you.
Have a good afternoon.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye.